I was 29 the first time I went to a talk therapist. Like, not a therapist, not a marriage counselor because my PTSD was affecting my marriage, not a psychologist at a mental health hospital, like, nothing like that. Just a therapist. And at our first meeting, she was really, really straight with me. She didn't sugarcoat it. She said, hey, just so you know, it's a really well understood thing amongst talk therapists and people that do modalities that fit under the umbrella of talk therapy, that it takes as many years in therapy to unlearn the patterns of survival and to find, learn skills to manage your triggers. It takes as many years to do all of that and get to like a sense of normalcy and a feeling of like you're in a good place, as many years as that as you were in the trauma or the really high stress situation. She's like, hey, if you were in a trauma survival type mode for 10 years, expect to be inconsistent, like weekly therapy for 10 years before you feel like you're in a place where you can do without it. And then she looked at me and she's like, you were in a trauma and straight on survival mode for 28 years. It's going to take you 28 years in therapy before you feel like you really have a handle on it. And I didn't swear at the time, but internally I was going, fuck that. I spent the next, if you include like now, the next 7 years finding all of the ways to help my nervous system and my brain to process and heal at a faster rate, a much faster rate. I still take especially my trauma clients, slower than some other practitioners might take their clients that have a less intense trauma history, because slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And we don't want to be triggering a lot of flooding, and we don't want to be pushing the nervous system too fast. However, it is still faster than 28 years. So, yeah, if you don't want to wait 10 years or 28 years or 30 years or 40 years or whatever it is for you, if you don't know me, hi, I'm Kat. I'm a certified MAP practitioner, and it is my goal to make this modality and other modalities connected to it as accessible to others as possible, because I've made it more accessible for myself as well. So follow along. If you have any questions, pop them down below. We'll get started and join us for the ride.